Thank you for attending today's Lifewave new member training webinar. Give me just 1 second. I'll go ahead and show my screen. You should be able to see the Lifewave corporate website. The first thing I'd like to do is just welcome you to the Lifewave company. Hopefully you're proud of your Lifewave membership. This webinar will teach you the tools that you need to navigate your way through the back office and our corporate website as well. What you'll see at the top is the products. This Wellness Systems, this is our new Core Essentials. Then we have our patches, Theta Nutrition, Matrix 2, our testimonials, frequently asked questions, and then the science or the research. Under the opportunity, you can find out more about our conference calls and our meetings. And then under the company tab, you can learn about our leadership, Suzanne Summers and the role that she plays, any awards, newsroom, giving back, and contact us if you would like to follow up with customer service. You can send us an email form, or you can contact us through email or by phone. Now we're going to log into your back office. So in the upper right hand corner, we're going to click where it says log in. This is how you would log in as a distributor. If you're signing up for the first time as a distributor, or if you're signing someone up as a distributor, you would click where it says sign up. Otherwise, if they enroll as a retail customer, you would click where it says buy now. But we're going to log in as a distributor into the back office, and I am going to be using a training account. Okay, so this account is already pulled up for us, but if it doesn't pull up automatically, where it says username, you would type in your distributor number, and then you would enter in your password. The first thing that you'll see is a picture if you have it uploaded on the left-hand side. Otherwise, any promotions or events going on in the company are going to be listed right here on the main page. We're going to click just to the right of your picture where it says My Profile. And then on the left-hand side, we're going to click Edit My Profile. Your first and last name, company name, that information cannot change. If for some reason you do need to change that information, then you would need to submit a form in the back office. Every distributor who signs up, at least with that $25 fee or above, they do receive a replicated website. It would be www.lifewave.com/ and in this case it's going to be 39. So if we go back to the corporate website, at the very top of the screen, up in the toolbar, I'm going to type in 39 after that / and hit enter. Okay, you can go ahead and just choose the language, English, and then at the very top of the page, and every page that they click on, they're going to see an independent Lifewave distributor and then your information. If you have a company name on file, it will show your company name. Otherwise, it's going to show your personal name. So if you click on that, it's a hyperlink, and then they have a chance to contact you. Okay, so let's go back to the back office. In this replicated site text where I'm typing in test, 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 if I go to the bottom of the screen and hit save, that information would appear in this About Me section. Also, if you have a picture uploaded, it'll also show in this section as well. On the left, if we click on Preferred Placement, all the distributors that you personally enroll or that sign up online through your distributor number, it's all based on this preferred placement. So right now it's set as not specified, and what that means is that the system's going to choose for you on where those distributors are placed. So if you'd like all to go to the left leg, you would just click left leg and hit save, or you would click right leg and hit save. You can also change your password from here. You can upload your picture. You can set up multiple shipping profiles. I'm going to jump down to where it says start a new support ticket. These come directly to customer service. We strive to answer them within 24 to 48 hours. They will be assigned to a specific customer service rep. So you would just type in your question or your concern and hit create. If you want to receive an email Just make sure that that box is checked once that ticket is updated. Or you can also come back to your back office and click Active Support Tickets. And it'll list all the support tickets here, and then you can click View to view details. And then the last thing in this section is the personalized confirmations. This is a personal message that you can set up to be sent to your retail customers at the completion of their enrollment order. Now a retail customer, they pay $89.95 for our patch products. As long as you have placed an enrollment order of that $25 starter kit or above, then every time you have a retail customer place an order for $89.95, then you would receive a $40 retail commission payment. Okay, the next thing I'm going to jump to is the Resources tab. The first thing that will load will be the new member startup information. I encourage all of our distributors, where it says click the links below to get started, to read through those in your free time. And just below that is the distributor forms. This first one is the distributor application. Most of our distributors, they sign up online or over the phone, so this application is not needed. But maybe you're hosting a meeting at your house and you might have some sign-ups, then it's a good idea to print off a couple of those applications. The next one down is the transfer of a business center. If you decide you no longer wish to do the Lifewave business, but you know of someone who's willing to take over your position in the tree, then you can complete that form. And that new enrollment, they cannot already have a Lifewave membership. The next form down is the Move Business Center, and this form would be completed if you've accidentally enrolled a member on the wrong leg. The next form down is the Change of Sponsorship. You can complete that form if maybe you were helping out a member of your downline and you accidentally listed yourself as the sponsor instead of them. Then you would complete that form. And then the last one there is pretty self-explanatory. It's a change of name, SSN, and or tax ID form. Okay, so also on the left, I'm going to click where it says Commission Pay Card. Our commissions are paid through a company called Paylution, but we use the Lifewave Cash Card. It is a Visa prepaid card that can come to your house. You can use it anywhere Visa is accepted, and then your commissions can be loaded directly to the Visa card, and you can use it to pay for your orders. And once you've earned commissions with Lifewave, then you would receive an email from customer service requesting that you send a copy of your driver's license or your passport, and then we'll create an account for you. Once your account is created, you would receive an email from notifications@lifewavecashcard.com to activate your account. If you don't receive that email, then you can go to lifewavecashcard.com, click Activate Account, or you can click Contact their customer service for assistance. And if you have any questions, you can email commissions@lifewave.com. Also on the left, the email list for distributors. If you would like to sign up for our newsletters or to receive our emails, you would receive about one per week. You would do that here, or if you'd like to unsubscribe, you would do that here as well. And just below that is all of the newsletters that have gone out in the past, so you're able to view those. And then we also have another email list. It's the Women of the Wave email. I'm going to jump down to where it says Marketing Tools. This section is here to help guide you through your new business and to help you follow up with prospects. So I encourage you to click on these and learn more about our compensation plan as well in your free time. And then we also have information just below that regarding our product brochures and our instruction booklets, if you need to print those off for any reason. Now the next couple sections, Lifewave in the news, that will take you back to the Lifewave website. Distributor ranks and qualifications, if you're interested in becoming a manager or above, the qualifications are listed here for you. The research section also takes you back to the corporate website. The Lifewave training will take you to our Lifewave training website. This website is specifically designed for Lifewave members. There is some great information in here as well as videos regarding our products. If you click on the products and let's say you're interested in the energy enhancer, it'll have its own little specific little video, and then just below that is the instruction booklet. This is what you would actually receive with your order, with the directions and where to place the patch, and we have that for all of our products. So take time to get to know that website as well. It's www.lifewavetraining.com. Customer service, it does take you back to the corporate website. Same with the meetings and the conference calls and the webinars. The policies and the procedures will also direct you back to the corporate website. We do encourage all of our distributors to read through these policies and let us know if you have any questions. The next few sections, the feeds, the showcase, the messages, and the calendar, these are all Pro Account features. If you don't have access to this, you would know because when you go to click on these tabs, it'll say, do you want to upgrade? And then it'll show you what you're missing. And there is a fee involved with that ranges anywhere from $14.95 per month. And then you can actually get it for free once your rank is upgraded. But if you're anywhere from the starter, the $25, all the way up to diamond, then it's $14.95 per month. And then it decreases in price the higher you go within the company. The customers tab, if you have retail customers, again, it'll just list their information here for you to see. Next is the organization tab. On the left-hand side, I'm going to click on graphical downline. This will actually show you what your graphical downline looks like. There's also a legend on the right-hand side to help you navigate through this. You can also click on these boxes that say available. It's a hyperlink, and you can enroll distributors directly from here, and it'll place them in that specific position. And then there's also a little drop-down box within each distributor box. You can set that person at the top. Back to home would take it back to the top to show yourself at the very top of the tree. Rep details to learn more about that person. Bottom left will take you to the outside bottom left of your tree. Bottom right will take you to the outside bottom right of your tree. You can also enroll new distributors directly from here on the left-hand side. Just click Enroll New. Click I agree. Choose the shipping country. Hit Continue. Choose from the enrollment packages that are available within that country and scroll all the way to the bottom. And hit Continue. And then you'll see that you're listed as the sponsor. And then this person will be placed based on the preferred placement that I showed you earlier in the webinar. And then you would just complete the necessary information. Give me just a second. I'll take us back to our screen that we were on. I just lost it. Bear with me just one moment. Okay, so we're back to the organization tab. The next report I'm going to click on, it's the Advanced Genealogy Report. And this is a Pro Account report, which means that you would have to pay for that monthly service. I apologize, sometimes this takes a couple minutes to load in my webinars. Okay, well unfortunately it's not wanting to load. Let me see if I can get a different report to come up. Let's talk about the Advanced Genealogy Pro report. Okay, got that one to come up. Okay, so this report you would click where it says Show Filters. And then under genealogy type you can choose binary, which would show everyone beneath you, whether you sponsored them or not. Or you could choose sponsor. You can have it sorted by the rank that they are. You could put in a join date. Maybe you want to see everyone that has enrolled since February 1st. And then you would just click Apply Filters. Then you can also click Reset Filters to start the report over. The personally enrolled would show everyone that you've personally enrolled. Next is the volume totals binary. It's going to break down the volume that you've earned per commission week. And keep in mind that we do pay our commissions 2 weeks in arrears. So this week we're paying the week of March 24th through March 2nd. And these are hyperlinks. So where it says total PV, that stands for personal volume. LV stands for left volume, or your left leg, and then RV stands for right volume, or your right leg. You can actually click on these and it'll show you everyone who's placed an order, and that's where those points came from just this specific week. Graphical genealogy, this is another pro account report. And on the left hand side it says color by, and you can click to show everyone who's active, and then you have an opportunity to send a message or an email to them. Or you can choose everyone who's inactive, everyone who's in your downline, etc. There's multiple possibilities with this report. And then the last two here, bear with me just a second. The last two reports that I'm going to talk about once I can get my screen to come back up are the downline auto ship report, which will show everyone who has an active or an inactive auto ship. And then the downline activity report will show everyone who has canceled their auto ship profile within the current month or who has made a return. Okay, next we're going to click on the Orders tab. To place a new order, on the left you click New Order. And let's say we're going to order the Energy Enhancer. Hopefully you know that if you order one product, it's $69.95. That's for 55 points. And this is the only requirement of Lifewave if you're trying to remain active with Lifewave. That way you're commission ready and you don't lose your points. Then you do need to place an order every 5 pay weeks, totaling 55 points, which is equivalent to one set of our patches at $69.95. If you order 2 products, they are $59.95 each. That is for 47 points each. Or if you order 3 or more, they're $49.95 each. That is for 39 points each. So we're going to order 3 and click Add to Cart. And then our price will be reflective once we go to the checkout screen. And you'll see that the price has changed to $49.95 each for 39 points each. And also the last thing in this section we're going to cover is the auto ship. And auto ship is not required. However, it does help you remain on active status so you don't lose your points. So to set up an auto ship, keep in mind also that the auto ship will process on the same day every month And you can change your product from month to month. Just make sure that you do it through your back office, or you call customer service within a day or two of your order actually processing. So we're going to click Add New Profile. We're going to choose our ship country. We're going to choose our product, whatever that might be. Let's just scroll to the bottom. Hit Continue. Then you have to scroll back up. You would type in your shipping information. Make sure that your auto ship is actually going to process the next day. You can't set up an auto ship to process on the same day you set it up. And then you would type in your credit card information and just hit Continue. So that's how you create an auto ship. The next thing we're going to talk about is commissions. We're going to click on the left, commissions again. And then we're going to click View Statement next to the commission week. We're going to talk about the top 4. So the product introduction bonus is also known as a Fast Start bonus. So if you enroll as a bronze member or above, each time you enroll another bronze member, you would get $15. If you enroll a silver member, you get $35. If you enroll a gold member, you receive $50. Platinum, you would receive $150, and diamond, you would receive $200. And keep in mind, to receive these Fast Start bonuses, you do need to be active. Now, each time that person decides to upgrade, you would also receive another Fast Start or product introduction bonus. So if they signed up as a silver member and you got $35, and then they upgraded to a gold member, you would get the difference in their Fast Start bonus. The next one down is the retail profit. And I apologize, I said a silver was $35, it's actually $50, and a gold is actually $100, excuse me. The retail profit would be that $40 retail commission payment that I mentioned in the very beginning. Anytime you have a retail customer place an order for $89.95, then you would receive the $40 retail commission payment. A cycle is worth $50. And in order to cycle, you have to be a bronze member or above and be active. You have to personally enroll a bronze member or above on each leg, and they have to be active, and then you have to have 330 points on one leg and 660 on the other. And then the matching bonus, you can also earn matching bonus on the distributors that you personally sponsor, which would be your first level, or the distributors that they personally sponsor, which would be your second level, their first level, and then the distributors that they personally sponsor, which would be your third level. So first level, you can earn 25% off of their cycle pay. So if they earn $50 from a cycle, then you would get $12.50 of matching bonus from their cycle. In second and third level, you would get 20% or $10 off of cycle pay. And the last thing in this section I'm going to cover on the left is the carryover volumes. It's going to break down all of your commissions into commission weeks since you've joined Lifewave. On the left, it'll show the commission week and then your rank and whether you're active or inactive. It'll show any commission that you've earned regarding cycle pay. It'll show the volume that you earned that week on your left leg and the volume you earned on your right leg. PV over 110, anytime you have an order that's over 110 volume. So if you place an order that's 200 volume, then those 90 points would go into that column, and then they go to your weak leg, or that's the leg that has the least amount of points. And then you would get your total. How you get your total is you take the carryover from the week before and you add it to the new period, and that gives you the total. The only reason it's showing zeros here is because this is a training account and it's inactive. If it was active, then it would show the proper totals. The cycle pay, if you cycled one time, then you know you earned $50, or if you cycled 2 times, then it was $100, and so forth. And then you have your new carryover. So keep in mind you can find information on our commission plan on the Lifewave training website under the opportunity and compensation plan, or you can also find it on our Lifewave website as well. If you go back to the home page, you can find information on the compensation plan. You could just scroll to the bottom. And under opportunity, you can learn information on the compensation plan as well. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask your sponsor or call customer service. You can send us an email or a support ticket as well. And thank you for attending today's Lifewave New Member Training webinar, and have a good day.